We are given the equation negative 4x squared plus 25y squared minus 8x plus 150y plus 121 is equal to 0. So first we have to make this into standard form. First we can complete the square using our x values and our y values that are given in our equation, and the constants will be moved over to the right side. With this we can get negative 4 in parentheses x plus 1 squared plus 25 in parentheses y plus 3 squared is equal to all the constants that were used, which is minus 121 plus 225 minus 4. Once we combine like terms with all the constants, we get 100. We can take the value that is outside both parentheses and divide that by the constant, and that moves us down here to our equation. Since the value over here, negative 4, was negative, our x value has to be on the right side with b, meaning that y would be with a. So it would be y plus 3 squared over 4 minus x plus 1 squared over 25 is equal to 1. To find our center for this equation, all we would have to do is take the opposite of what's given here and here, and we can get negative 1, negative 3, which is around right there. To find our vertices, we can take the square root of our value here and subtract and add that from our principal coordinate, which is our center, moving it to negative 1, 1, and negative 1, negative 5, which is also here and here. As you can see, based off these points, you can basically tell that this will end up being a vertical parabola. So let us just make that now. To find our foci, we can use a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, in which we are solving for c. So a squared being 4 plus b squared being 25, we can get that c squared is around 29, and we have to take the square root of this to find c, meaning that this would be the square root of 29. Going into our eccentricity, this would be taking our c value, which is the square root of 29, over 2, since our a value is found by taking the square root of this value, which is a squared. Our eccentricity here would be around in the middle of 2 to 3, around 2.4 to 2.6. And that is how we sketch a hyperbola, given a basic equation as such.
Could you possibly try to graph the foci as well? The square root of 29 apart from the center.
So the square root of 29 apart from the center is around 5, in a range of 5 to 6. So we can move the points by adding and subtracting the square root of 29 from the principal coordinate being the center, which would be around, let's say, here and around here as well.